Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to UTR Presents the Live Watch live stream of Monday Night Raw. UTR Presents the Raw Deal. It's me, your boy, Sergeant Peppers, aka Kenny, here with the OTC. He is the Forever IC champ. He is one half of the Are You Fucking Serious game show predictions champ, and he is the solo holder of the Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Championship. Give it up for Matty Reigns. What's going on, Matt?
What's up, Kenny? What's up, everybody watching? Thank y'all for joining us. What's up, Kanisha?
What's going on, Kanisha?
Keys and D here. They'll be dragging in here slowly but surely. But yeah, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am finally the OTC again. I got all three of these.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Well, and on top of that, I finally was able to beat Justin in something. I won our fantasy basketball league. So yeah, got me a nice little, a real quadruple champ over here. But yeah, it's been an easygoing day. I survived the storms. We got sent home from work today because somebody came to the office with bed bugs.
Oh, so no.
They sent an email like, we have found a bed bug on the third floor. Everybody can go home.
Go. Oh, yes, the hell they can. Fuck that. No, we don't do that.
So we don't got to go back. They're supposed to be exterminating the floors tomorrow. And then after that, they got to give it a day to air out. So they're like
looking like till Thursday, maybe Friday.
Yeah, I ain't gotta be back in the office till Thursday anyway. I'm like, cool, I'll be back Thursday, and I'm off on Friday.
Perfect.
So I'll show my black ass up for one day. Like, what up, y'all?
Well, folks, we are doing the live watch on Raw, and as we have all assumed, Adam Pearce made it official. The women's Raw Championship is now a triple threat match with Rhea, Bianca, and the champion Io. They tried to just mush Io around just now. She wasn't having it, so she did the little drop kick off the top. Made them, pay for it. So
right.
Kanisha, unfortunately, darling, you did not win the predictions championship. Cookies is the champion. He predicted, as Mongo told us, a perfect show. So, unfortunately, Kanisha, Cookies is your predictions champion for the chat.
Cookies ended up winning that whenever he decides to pop in.
Right. He might pop in now that we called his name up, knowing him. I know one person. Right. I know one person, the minute we say their name, they always pop up. Let me see. Mike. Give it 5 minutes.
He said no. He'll pop up.
What I say? Told you. Mention his name and he will pop up. I'm telling you. But the IC championship is now a fatal 4-way.
Yeah. They had it was rumored to be that, and then Adam Pearce made it official with one of them social media posts earlier today. It's the best way if you want to take the belt off of Braun.
It really is. I was just getting ready to say that, Matt. That's literally the best way to get the belt off of him. And in this scenario, it's also a way to get a belt on Dominic without Braun or Penta having to take a pin.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to give the belt to Penta right now. In all honesty, the one person that should get that belt in this fatal 4-way, I think, is Dom.
As who I honestly, predictions wise, I would go out on a limb. If it wasn't Finn, I would basically be on either Finn or Dom. I don't see Penta winning, and it's about time for Braun to just lose it. Like, Braun's had a great run. Nothing against Braun. it's just the second run after he beat Jay Ford that's just been kind of, yeah.
Right, and it's not nothing to the caliber of the matches he's been fighting either, because he's been fighting good matches, but we know the outcome of it because we know like the trajectory that they're putting him on. So it's
like honestly, his last good match outside of Penta was freaking Jay. Like him and Jay, that's like it's a reason why him and Jay are like workout partners and all that. They basically are best friends on the road. Now that the Usos have broke up, like yeah, they had that chemistry. But aside from that,
Carlito is stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh, he over there still mad.
Yo, Carlito. But you're right. Like it's like I said, it's not to the point. It's not like, oh, he's putting on bad matches. Like I said, it's that we know he's gonna win. So it's hard to root for anybody that he's going against. You know what I mean?
Like it ain't like it's not a good predictable. It's not a bad predictable. It's just like
predictable.
Man, this is man. I know what's gonna happen. You're gonna win. Like this gonna be it's just like when we used to watch John Cena in the US Open challenges. Like after a while, like yeah, these are gonna be good ass matches, but you know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Right, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what this is. Braun's perfect example, Matt. This reign has been the John Cena U.S. Open title championship. Like everybody, come get a try, but y'all all gonna fucking lose. I don't care who it is, y'all gonna lose, and that's exactly what's been going on.
Like they've spent more time not having Braun do stuff. It's been more of setting up people for Braun to face. And it's like y'all still got to make Braun be worth a damn. Like y'all can't just have him doing squash matches. But yeah, what else? We get all the way into all the other stuff went up that happened over the weekend. We can
yes, Mongo did provide us with banners, and we just way the fuck off rails.
We gonna start off from last night's long ass. Going into today, pay-per-view, AEW Dynasty. We ain't gonna recap the whole damn show because
no.
It ain't it was good, but it wasn't that good damn good. We just gonna hit on the points. Adam Cole finally won his first AEW singles title. I mean, it only took him losing his ankle and his woman, but he finally won.
Oh, hold on. Before we even get to that, I guess the one thing that some fans want to know out there, Max Caster did have an open challenge. And the person who answered was his former teammate, Anthony Bowens, who debuted new music and a new finisher. His new finisher is pretty much a discus knockout punch. That's pretty much what it is. And he laid Max Caster's ass out. So, and another thing that happened like during the pre-show, AR Fox put on a hell of a good fucking show. The fans gave him a standing ovation for a couple of the sequences that he did. Tony Khan, I think it's maybe time for you to start pushing AR. Y'all had him doing something with Swerve for a little bit, and then y'all stopped it. Like, do something more with that man, because for his ass being old like me, he still got gas in his tank. You better take advantage of it while you can before we find his ass on fucking NXT next week.
Right.
So take advantage of it while you can. But back to the main points, like Matt said, the match that cost me the championship, because if Daniel Garcia would have won, I would have been the fucking champ flat out. Jaundice, a.k.a. tuberculosis, a.k.a. Otto from The Simpsons, a.k.a. Adam Cole, is your new TNT championship. I'm going to be honest with you. That match was low-key boring.
It was all right. Like it was a match. That was about it.
That's the thing right there. You just said it right there. You just said it right there, Matt. Like we've seen the past match that these two guys had, which brought it up to this match where it went to a draw. They laid it all out on the fucking line. Like it was a banger, and this shit was on regular goddamn television, and it went to a time limit. So I'm thinking, if they put on a banger like that on regular TV, when it's time for the pay-per-view, they're going to go all out. No time limit, no outside interference, just two guys actually getting it in. And like you said, man,
Right.
it was a match.
And this pay-per-view just went long. Like after a while, like just going through it, like you just talked about the pre-show. We opened with a great ass match with Will Ospreay defeating Kevin Knight.
We almost how did we skip over that? That match was fucking phenomenal.
Like, Kevin Knight is gonna be the next essentially he is AEW's answer to Javon Evans. He is their Javon Evans.
And as you hear, Nia definitely fucking agrees. She watched it with me last night as well. You are absolutely right. Kevin Knight is, like I said, I've seen maybe like a couple, maybe I'm not even gonna say a couple. I can honestly say two. If I'm using the word couple, I can honestly say two. I've seen 2 matches with him before, and I was like, oh, this kid is pretty good. And it wasn't even full matches. I watched like little highlights of him. But last night I watched this kid. He is good.
Yeah, he is really good.
I'm sorry. He's like you said. He's AEW's response to Javon Edwards and response to TNA's Chris Bay.
Yeah.
Told you say his name and his ass is gonna appear. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us from Cincinnati, Ohio. He still is half of the Are You Serious Predictions game show champion. He is the teacher man. As my mama used to call him, the Caramel Care Bear. Main event, Mike Ciampa.
What up, Mike?
Yeah, motherfucker. Guess what? It's E-Man season, and I'm on the hunt.
Oh, no!
Get my belt back. I can't wait.
The only one!
Listen.
The only!
Listen. Real gangsters moving silence. That's why I'm not saying too much of nothing. I'm about to rob both of y'all niggas.
I didn't even know.
Just to let you know.
I was watching that pay-per-view just carefree last night. Like, the one tiebreaker that I was more interested about was what was going to be the 5th damn match. And once as that show progressed, that's what started irritating me because I was like, who the fuck booked this shit? Because this show was booked so stupid. Because it opened great with Will Ospreay and Kevin Knight. Love that. Then we got
amazing that.
We had the Hurt Syndicate successfully.
We heard people. We heard people. We heard people. We heard people.
AF, which was so stupid. People.
Yo, that fucking what you call it that I sent y'all last night?
Oh yeah, the video, the dudes dancing.
Yo, that one plus the one from that other tweet when it said MVP when he sees MJF backstage and it's the black guy hugging the white kid going, "You all right, white boy?" I said, damn if that ain't Mongo with us on this after every podcast. Yep. After every podcast, we got Mongo going, "You all right with us?" But like Matt just said, MJF helped the Hurt Business. I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I did think they were gonna lose because Big Bill was putting on a hell of a good showing last night. I mean, granted, we not really claiming Big Bill for the simple fact that he had on green Timbs. We in NYC don't approve of that. We only do construct color or black. We don't do the green.
I took the green because of the learning tree, and I was like, "Oh, leaves, maybe."
Oh shit, Bailey! Right now, folks, on Raw, because like I said, this is a watch-along live stream. We have the Women's IC Championship match of Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey. Good match so far. I mean, you got two actual wrestlers. So that's what this match is.
It's going to be a good match. The only downside, and I mean, we can bounce back and forth between because it did happen on Friday. Ain't no point in going in order. I mean, they did tell us this Friday on SmackDown they're going to have a gauntlet match to determine the number one contenders for. They're trying to book all the last-minute title matches for WrestleMania because it is like, I don't know, in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And one of the tag tag teams in this gauntlet.
Oh, what the fuck, Lyra?
It's the two people we see fighting. We're gonna have Lyra, and Bailey teaming up in a gauntlet match.
Yeah.
The winners are gonna face Raquel and Liv at WrestleMania. So it's like, what?
Yeah, like right before I logged on, I saw that graphic pop up, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. They both got big chins. Well, that's what
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about it, because Lyra definitely ain't got the big cheeks like Bailey. So.
I will say, look, ever since she got called up, I have been so impressed with Lyra. It's like she's one of my favorites to watch, to be honest, on Raw. Like that girl can go.
She can. You know what? The only issue that I have with Lyra, she can go. I need her to get her timing down just a little bit better. That's what I need from her. Like, you can tell certain moves she wants to go at a faster pace, and when she tries to slow herself down, you can literally see the stutter step in her slowing herself down. I need her to work on a smoother transition to that. But let's get back to Dynasty, AEW's Dynasty.
The match that I hated, and it wasn't even a bad match. Like this is gonna be, you know what? As much as I don't like Mercedes, Sasha Banks, all like that, I don't care for her. This made me realize how much of a good wrestler she is, because baby, as
she
you know,
carried that really.
Like angry black woman Matt that watches General Hospital is about to come out, because baby honey child, this match was ass. Like Julia Hart is, I have never seen a match where it's like I cannot wait for this to be over, because Julia Hart kept fucking up, and I'm like, Mercedes has to literally carry. Like Kenny, that match was so not.
I saw it like from the middle on, because I was at work,
right,
and then I was traveling back and forth, so my feed kept cutting back and forth. So I caught towards the middle, which is why I was able to keep up on the chat with you guys from after that. And you guys know I am not. Everybody knows I am not a Mercedes Moné Sasha Banks fan. Last night, though, Matt, you are 500% correct. I was one, because I was like, man, she is carrying the shit out this match, and I want to chalk it up to the fact that this is Julia's only like maybe third match since she's been back from injury or something like that. Because remember, she was out for a minute, so I'm wondering if it's her still getting her timing back. But Mercedes, last night's performance has earned you a free pass of me not talking shit about you for at least the next two shows.
Like she was wasting, like Julia was wasting Mercedes' time. Like I was just sitting up there like, hurry up and choke her. Like when she was sitting there, had her in the I don't even know, the money statement, the bank statement. When she had her in that bullshit, I'm like, she kept crawling to the bro. I'm like, no, choke her. Get this shit over with. This shit is ass. I'm like, I already know. Like, I already knew she was going to win. But at least make it look respectable. You just looking foolish out there. Like, she's having to do everything.
Here's something I brought up in the chat last night, since you said choker. The sleeper hold, the bank statement, the reverse bulldog, reverse chin lock, guillotine, rear naked choke, whatever you want to call it. All of those moves, the Kimura, whatever you want to call it, all right? The Kunakina clutch, whatever Shayna was calling it, Kokina clutch. All of those moves are based on. No, we did a live wire. Hey, Batty, baby.
Hey, what up, Batty?
Second bottle, baby. What happened?
Damn.
on a Monday, baby? What happened?
See, I ain't even said nothing. I understand. What up? I ain't even gonna judge you for your second bottle.
No, we are genuinely concerned. What happened? A second bottle on a Monday? What happened?
Second bottle of what?
It don't make a difference.
It
kind of does because if it's some strong shit, baby, you need to call the three number phone number.
Right. Yeah, second bottle of what? Like
second bottle of what?
What happened? What happened? That's what I want to know. Are you better yet, are you okay? That's the main question.
Better yet,
are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you okay, Batty?
Who did it?
I got you. We understand. Yeah. We understand.
Oh yeah.
Just remember, girl, don't let nothing ever mess with your paper. All right?
Including bed bugs.
Right. Don't let nothing mess with your paper. Do your job to the best that you can. Do what you can and don't stress yourself about what you can't. All right? Plain and simple. Don't worry about it, dog.
And then once you clock out, knock that bitch out.
Right. And remember, no, that's
Once you clock out, knock that bitch out.
Clock out and clock her ass the fuck out.
See, that's why I'm glad. See, I don't even work with people. Oh, I work with people, but shoot, we all hate the people. We don't care about the people we working for. The people we helping are way richer than us. We moving they stuff. So when they get smart with us, we just be like, click, click. Like, yeah, fuck you. Like, I'm act like, oh, I'll skip your email. Like, who are you talking to like that? Okay.
But like I was saying, all of those moves, the rear naked choke, reverse, sleeper hold, blah, blah, whatever you want to call them, they are all depending upon that move succeeding with your opponent passing out, correct?
Yeah. Or at least making it look good. Julia didn't even make that move look good at all. Like she made it look ass.
But that's the purpose of the move, right? To incapacitate that opponent to the point where they're either asleep, knocked out, whatever. Their body is limp.
Yeah.
The only way that can happen is if you cut off their air supply by putting your arm around their throat. Yeah. Correct?
Sasha can barely do that half the time.
Why the fuck do referees be checking to make sure that the person ain't getting choked in? If the move is based upon the person being choked, why do refs check to make sure the person ain't being choked?
The way that match ended last night,
silence, right?
It so perfectly for me, even because it was like she was frustrated just about the same way I was, because she kept choking her.
Oh,
and they're like, nope, she ain't gonna do it. Nope. And she's like, no, what, bitch? 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, thank you.
They try to
get it over with.
They try to insult us because if I was to cut my hand and put it around your neck, that's a choke. But if I do this, to Kenny's point, if I do this, any type of elbow, arm locked on, that's a wrestling move. No, it's still a fucking choke.
Choke. Because I done choke many niggas out in a fight with that.
It's a choke.
Right now, that's a choke.
Like the sleeper hold.
This is a choke. All right, if Big Show does this to somebody and just puts their ass down, that's a choke.
But the refs be checking to make sure the person ain't getting choked. What sense does that make?
Like it's a submission. What's the point? They ain't just sitting there to be they ain't just sitting there to just be incapacitated physically. They eventually they're being choked out. Like the person that got you in it is gonna keep rigging you back. Either you go tap or you just gonna be sitting up there like
choke the fuck out, dead. and why is it that if you're on the top rope, right? Let's say you're about to do a 5-star frog splash or something, jump off the top rope. If you're on the top rope technically you're considered outside the ring at that point, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you only have a 5 count up there, but on the ground you get a 10 count?
Well, Kenny, they're halfway down.
Right, I was about to say you beat you ready to say I was about to say, oh, maybe
They're halfway to the floor, but they only get half the count. That's what I can come up with.
Like, y'all got on the floor.
These shits
so
don't
I'm
make sense. I was sitting here high as a shit last night, looking at Dynasty, thinking about all of these shits. Like, wait a minute, why is this considered illegal? And Lyra with the
you got 5 seconds to jump your ass down. You know how to jump.
Hey, I'm high as a bitch now, trying to think of actual answers to your questions. Like,
exactly, because that's how I was last night, trying to think of these goddamn what the shit.
Because that choke
This
question
shit don't make no sense.
That choke question definitely fucked me up for like 30 seconds. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because think about it. When they're doing the sleeper hold, what's the first thing the ref does? Puts their hand under here, and if they feel it's a choke, 1, 2, you're choking him. But if any other time, it's okay. Makes no sense. But I got a question in regards to MVP and the Hurt business. How long before MVP and MJF turn on Shelton and Bobby?
Next month.
Okay.
Double or nothing.
Okay.
Double or nothing is as ass as it looks because they got forced out of Vegas and it's making them take this branding elsewhere.
Texas, right? Or no, All In is in
Texas.
They're
going to Phoenix. They're going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is they got to do something. So I'm low key kind of excited for this double or nothing because they could actually get something cooking aside from the world title picture. So after that horrible match with Mercedes and Julia, we had the Death Riders successfully defend they trios titles with Wheeler telling Kenny to shut the fuck up.
Bro, I swear, Wheeler hates me. Wheeler hates me for real.
Don't worry, because it was a podcast I listened to. One of the dudes was like, man, I've been wondering what is the fucking point of Wheeler Yuta on this show, of being in this group. And he basically told me to shut the hell up because he got the pin last night.
Literally, like, yo, what the fuck is Wheeler's point even fucking being in this goddamn group?
So you and that person, Wheeler said, fuck y'all.
Wheeler literally said, shut the fuck up, y'all broke ass niggas. That's why y'all ain't on TV and I am. That's exactly what fucking Wheeler said to me and whoever that other person was. I was even making fun of this.
Did they ask me like, what's up with Wheeler Yuta's hair? And I was like, yeah, I said that last night. Like, man, he looked like a lost Beatle. I was like, what's up with Wheeler's hair? He got the pin, so I was just like, you know what? I'm shut up, just like you did. Like, Wheeler, we forgive you. we gonna shut up, Wheeler.
Wheeler's out here looking like the drunk hobo version of fucking Bruce Lee. Like if Bruce Lee decided to stand in front of the karate studio instead of going in the dojo to teach, he was the bum outside talking about, I used to be a student. That's what Wheeler's out here looking like.
And the highlight of this match, it ended with miscommunication between Dax and Edge. They bump heads, literally. Death Riders get the 1, 2, 3. Wheeler hits him with the knee, kills him. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Dax pushes down Edge, and I'm like, oh shit, it's time to shoot him. It's time. You know what? Then he put. It's looking like we knew the heel turn was gonna happen, and boy, did it happen.
Oh
FTR
my god!
Fucking murdered Coach
Adam Copeland. Thank you, God. Man. Thank you.
With 2 or 3 concertos, they hit
him with a
net break. Started walking around with it.
Dax hit him with one fucking pile driver. Then they hit his ass with a spike pile driver on a steel chair. Then they hit his ass with 2 concertos and a shadow machine. They beat Edge's ass.
They try to break his neck again. That's what that sounds like.
Someone on Twitter said.
And then they stole the stretcher that they was trying to put him on.
Someone on Twitter said it instantly as soon as the match started. They was like, "Oh, FTR got on them. They got them Tully and Arn red trunks. They about to fucking murder Cope after this match."
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Did they? Did they?
Oh my! Oh,
the absolute fuck out of him. Like,
and we're gonna finally get it. If y'all didn't want it, don't too damn bad. As I'm tired of this grandpa. That's too damn bad. Because y'all about to get that thing that y'all been clamoring to see for the past about 15 years. You gonna finally see
Edge and Christian.
Edge and Christian in AEW. You'd seen the Hardys, and now you go get Edge and Christian.
The brothers,
because his brothers had murdered that ass.
Mm-hmm.
They had murdered him like Batty and murdered that first on that first bottle. That's how they murdered.
Right. They. So we are definitely gonna. When Matt said that shit last night, I was so mad in the chat. I was like, God damn it! I know. Damn it, he's right. Damn it, he's right. That shit is gonna happen.
I didn't get home till the triple threat match, but I was reading along as I was out. And when Matt said that, I was like, ew.
I mean, it's so gonna happen.
I wasn't happy to say it.
It's so gonna the part that's so ill about it is it's like I said, it's so gonna happen. And I'm gonna
happen. Like, it's so late. That's why I'm not excited for it. That's why a lot of us aren't excited for it. Because we're just like, it's cool, it's happening, but it's about 5 years too late. I don't care now. I want to see all.
I haven't seen Edge and Christian wrestle in over 20-some years, and I don't want to see it now.
Right. Oh, it's happening. Oh, it's happening, baby.
Yeah,
it's happening, baby.
I'm gonna just have my face twisted up, like.
You know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and bullshit y'all. When that shit happens and they come out together, I'm gonna be hyped for that whole entrance. I'm not.
That's about it. I'm gonna be hyped for the entrance, and then it's
I'm
like
be
the
hyped for
bell
that whole. Then they exactly, my good man. The bell shall ring, and I shall come back to reality.
But that's how it felt. That's how I felt basically watching Edge last night. Like he came on, like he came out there. I heard my song On This Day, and I'm like, man, this is cool.
Shit.
You know what made me excited? If they come out that first entrance and some blonde wigs, some big ass goggles, and that eclectic ass wear, I'll be excited then. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If they come out to some Brood shit,
they're gonna come out as the Brood because they're gonna do that entrance with Gangrel that they never got to
do. Finally, yo, I ain't gonna lie. They do that shit. I'm gonna be hyped. I'm gonna be fucking hyped. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, all right. I may want Cope and Christian to win. I may want Cope and Christian to win if they do that. I'm not gonna lie.
And then saying for the benefit of flash photography, like, yeah, you know what? Like the throwbacks, I'll be cool for. But just like last night, like as soon as that bell rings, that's when essentially I'm gonna look at Edge because I looked at Edge and I was like, Edge is Edge. But I looked at his hair, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck he got going on. But that is essentially a Broncos jersey, a Buccaneers jersey, a Wizards jersey. Because what the fuck is that? This is like when your favorite player or a player that is only known for being on one team, they go to that other team. Because it's like, Edge, that hair. Yeah, this is AEW.
Now, you know what? A perfect example. You know what Edge is? Since you said your favorite player going to another thing. Edge is fucking Jerry Rice in a Raiders uniform.
Edge is Jerry Rice in a Seahawks uniform.
Edge, yeah. No, better yet, Edge is Patrick Ewing in a Seattle Supersonic uniform.
Oh yeah, and a one and a Raptors uniform. But you have no business being here.
What you doing here, Mister? What you doing here?
You have no.
Or just like with Tom Brady that last season, where it's like, yeah, I see why Giselle left. You stayed 1 year too late. And you have lost everything now, man.
Shit, or because it was sacrilegious seeing Brett Favre in a Minnesota Vikings uniform.
What Aaron Rodgers was trying to do.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. But just sacrilegious. You are a Green Bay Packer. How dare you? How dare you? But you know what would be even more sacrilegious? Well, it's better that than wearing a Chicago Bears uniform, and then that just. But you know what?
Karrion Kross is definitely gonna cost AJ his match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because he got the perm just like AJ.
Right.
But yeah,
Definitely
you know,
gonna.
there's something interesting about, and we can get off to the next match after this. This will be the first time we've seen Edge and Christian Cage team up.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Christian Cage. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Christian, there's a difference, and Christian Cage. There's a big difference.
Christian Cage. Christian Cage.
Big difference. Big difference.
And then, honestly, my favorite match of the whole night. The AEW Women's World Title match. Timeless Tony Storm successfully defeated Megan Bayne. I love that match. That was my favorite match from beginning to end. The entrances,
That'd probably be the one.
everything. That was.
Go back and watch.
Listen, I've been saying it since this gimmick came about, man. Timeless Tony Storm is hands down, I think, the best professional El Grande Americano, my boy. Gracias. Yo, I fucking love it. Yo, Chad Gable is gold.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize just how good Chad Gable is because every gimmick they have given him, he
knocks it out the park. I get like playing fantasy. It irritates me because it's like you were so good, and now you're getting some bullshit that is not even worth my time picking you up.
Like it's amazing how good Chad Gable is. Like, think about it. We cared about Shorty G.
Yeah.
We cared about Shorty G. Right. But Timeless Tony Storm, what I love about Timeless Tony Storm is not only is she doing a character of a throwback, she's actually living the part of it as well. Like, she's staying in character almost like at all times. You know what I mean? And it's even when she's like responding to something on social media, she's responding in character. You know what I mean? And I miss that. I miss that because we have such access to everyone's personal life, everybody's backstory and stuff like that. A lot of times wrestlers don't want to find a gimmick because they just want to get over on the, I can just go in the ring. Yeah, you can go in the ring, but can you keep me entertained? Like, do I want to actually invest in you when you come on my television? Do I want to hear you when you pick up the microphone? Do I want to buy your merchandise? Do I want to actually watch your match or use it as the bathroom break? You know what I mean? Like, just because you can wrestle does not mean you can entertain me. And that's part of the thing about professional wrestling. If you're on television, it's for entertainment purposes. You got to be able to entertain me. And Tony Storm is fucking entertaining as hell. The scrum afterwards, she did the fucking the old man Tuckett poem, curses and all. Like Tony Khan up here choking on his water, sitting there like, oh my God, you can't say that. We got sponsors here. What the hell are you doing? Like, it's a man from there, tuck it. And he said it, he wanted to suck it. Like, she just going off, and it was amazing. Like, I love this act and gimmick of Timeless Tony Storm. Bravo, 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 bravo.
And the best part about it is it came out of fucking nowhere. It came out of nowhere. It was like, oh, okay, this character's interesting. Oh, this character is fucking great. Now it's like, oh, this is one of the greatest characters of all time.
Yeah.
Like, she has made Timeless Tony Storm one of the greatest characters of all time.
Literally.
My favorite, the whole that whole match. Like, they played up the fact they were in Philadelphia. They had her do the whole boxing training montage as Rocky. She came out there ready to fight. I'm like, all right, let's get this guy, Luther's punk ass, dressed up like Mickey. I'll take it. I was more interested. I'll be straight up real with you. I was sitting up there like, I know what Tony Storm is about to bring. I'm excited to finally look at Megan Bain because I ain't had time to be looking on Collision and everything else. Like,
I told you she was good.
Yeah,
I told you she was good.
I'm like, okay then. And I'm looking at Penelope Ford like, yes, I see why you are her manager. I love this.
Yeah, that girl's good.
Yeah, Megan Bain is good.
That big ass girl is good.
That was a matchup. Like, watching that match, I got Brock Lesnar versus The Rock at SummerSlam 02 vibes. All that happened was The Rock won instead of losing.
The Rock died.
Like Timeless Tony Storm survived.
Literally.
And she knew was survive. She came in like, hey, I'm gonna have to get it how I live. It's a huge bitch.
Right. And what you call it? And which is perfect because it is going to set up another match with them too, where Megan Bain is going to win the championship, and it's going to be only right, and it's going to be a great fucking story.
Like, this is just female Brock Lesnar with a super hot Paul Heyman and Penelope Ford. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she out here tossing people, F5ing people. Yeah, Betty, it is.
Yeah, they out.
I've seen Megan Bain live. Like, I told these guys about Megan Bain because she was at a House of Glory show. I was like, yo, she's good. She's like 6'30", 6'30", like not even.
I was staring at her, and this is me being me. I'm over here like, all right, I see you. All right, White Lash. All right, I got Lash. Where you at? We got somebody to fight. Real quick.
Right, that's exactly what that is. That's like that.
Megan. ASAP.
That's like you saying, hey, yo, Kimbo, we got somebody we need you to fight in this backyard brawl real quick. Come meet this Megasis. Whatever she called herself. But
I'm over here looking like her whole interest. I'm just staring at her like, yo, she is tall. she is like, yo, she's like Wonder Woman.
You know who she reminded me of?
Bitches.
She like when I first saw her, I was like, damn, yo, she's like She-Ra, He-Man's sister. She's mad big, yo, like, and brolic, like.
It was like she makes Joey Janela, and I was just like,
you know, she was tossing his ass around.
I was like, I can't even talk because I'm over here like, yeah, Lash, you can dunk on me.
He is tossing that motherfucker around.
He over there, she raped Mysterio in his ass.
She is
Straight lawn darting his ass.
So after that great match, we had an Owen Hart first round. We had an Owen Hart tournament first round matchup with Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. And I definitely remember Kenny saying in the chat, like, remember when Mark was more than just a glorified driver. And I'm like, yeah.
It's so sad, man, because like Mongo brought it up also. Like, you had an opportunity. It may have been wrong to play off of it, but it could have worked. That man was the biggest baby face out, and it did have to do with the passing of his brother. Yeah. You could have put he could have been the face of your company at that point. With the fan base that he has and had been at that point growing even stronger, you could have had him as the face of the company. That man hasn't won anything in forever. When he's in these tournaments, I don't expect him to win at all.
Yeah. Yeah, like to your point, like, I mean, and no, you know what? If they would have put the belt on him, nobody would have said a damn thing. Because everybody loved the Briscoes. Everybody loved the Briscoe brothers. They wouldn't have said a goddamn thing. Nobody would have complained. You could have had him hold that belt for a month. At that point, he would have had a great moment. It would have been a great story because he's able to overcome and win this while dealing and grieving with the passing of his brother. Yeah, they fucked up on him. They fucked up on him. Yeah, at this point, he's just he's just a popular actor. You know he's not going to win.
Yeah, that's what it is, and it's sad. It was like, yo, Mark Briscoe is not a glorified fucking jobber. He is one half of the legendary Briscoe brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He has held this Ring of Honor championship on his own too.
Yeah.
Without his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Julius Creed just did a fucking shooting star press and smashed Dragon Lee.
I love you, Dragon Lee, but you be getting murdered.
Fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Strip him of his powers. He ain't going to be no Power Ranger no more.
Oh! Okay, Joaquin.
Yeah, gotta get his powers to what's his favorite? Mr. Screamer. Mr. Scream Man.
Kenny, I'm glad you remember his name because I for sure did. Joaquin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never remember their name. That would be like LWO.
Right. What the fuck?
That was fucking sick. This is why this shit pisses me off because the tag division is more. Oh my god!
This nigga killed Ray with a headbutt.
Ray, I already know what's about to happen. Boom! Your ass dead.
Yeah, your ass sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah, night.
Go to sleep. Game over. Game over, little flip.
This is why doing stuff like this. This is like, man, you can't. I have better time watching this than playing the game. You can't do this on the game. I can't put no metal in my mask on the game. Well, that man killed 2 luchadors with 2 headbutts. How Ray just pop up just that quickly? Nah, Ray, you need to see Ray. That's a perfect. He over here trying to explain to the ref. Bandito and Kai. This brings us right to perfect segue. Ring of Honor World Title match. The match that that decided to be up late. This is why this show ran so damn long. This show it was almost It was like 10:30 at this point, 10:30 or 11 o'clock. And this match went longer than it needed to be because of a whole stupid ass ending of Chris Jericho pinned him. He cheated. He cheated to win. He got the win. And Bandito's mama and sister were able to convince the ref, like Ray is over here whining and crying to the ref right now. Oh no, because they are Bandito's mama and sister. They were able to get the referee.
They were able to get Audrey Hepburn to check where Chris Jericho hid the back to find the back for them to restart the match.
Just for Bandito to hit his finisher and win the Ring of Honor World Championship for the second time. So that match, all that bullshit, they probably could have went without doing that.
That match should have been no more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes max. That match went on so goddamn long. I actually started taking my shower and looked over at my phone and said, "Are you fucking serious? Is this shit still on? Why?"
And then in what was a good ass match in the road to the match that Mike wrote, that Mike predicted years and years ago upon these titles being born. Kenny Omega had a good ass match against Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey. That was a good ass fucking match.
My boy.
Like Speedball.
My boy Speed
has been showing out in a matter of a few weeks since he debuted. Like, as soon as we thought he might get lost when he got there, and then showed us. No, he ain't. They love us some Speed just like we love us some Speed. Thank you, TK.
This man was kicking the ever living fuck out of Kenny Omega. He
kicked the shit out of Ricochet because he made Ricochet a mean.
Bro, that standing sidekick he did to Ricochet, I know that shit hurt. Omega, he kept hitting Omega with that fucking spinning wheel kick from the front of his head to the back of his head to the side of his head. He fucking kicked the shit out of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that man's head, his head is still ringing.
And I don't blame you, Batty, for going to bed because I would have too. I was I was dragging at this point. Like, I was at that point where it's like, I'm tired, but I don't even want to get up. So this is going to be on.
Here's the bullshit. That's how I felt for the main event. Like, I know what's going to happen. Like, do I really want to watch this main event?
And speaking, so after Kenny Omega successfully retains, we hear the coin drop. We get Kushida Okada. He walking out there. We know what they on. They are on. They got the memo from Mike.
Goddamn
all
right.
roads lead to Double or Nothing.
See, I missed the majority. I missed the majority of this show, but they saved that for me. They knew when I was getting they knew I was gonna see that on my TV.
Batty, I was halfway there. You trust me, you ain't missed nothing.
And then the main event happens. Nothing of fucking importance happened until the Young Bucks decide to show the fuck up. Why? We don't fucking know. All hell was already breaking loose in this event. Between
I figured it out.
Fighting.
This is their version of long-term storytelling. Remember when Swerve was going for the championship the first time and they had the whole, we don't want you representing our company?
Yeah,
that's what this is.
Booty meat. It's booty meat long-term storytelling at its finest because they bring you like Kenny just said, the storyline, because it was weird when it was happening. Because the whole time while the Young Bucks were the evil EVPs, they never really fought with Swerve as the world champion. Even though it was like they never intercepted. They just kind of were like, you know what? Like Kenny said, we don't really care for you representing us, but it is what it is. And now, out of nowhere, a year later, literally a year later, here they are. We don't want you representing us again, even though we already knew he wasn't going to, more than likely, not going to be representing us. Every AEW pay-per-view now, people get up, they wake up with some sort of feeling like, oh, is this the day that we're going to be saved? The last pay-per-view, we thought we were going to be saved by Christian. And Christian wrote out how he was going to get murdered. Mm-hmm. And we ain't seen him since then, essentially. And now, everybody woke up on Sunday. Are we going to be saved by the Swerve? No. You got fucked by the Bucks. And now, you got fucked by them. That whole ending, because you had Hangman out there trying to fuck around, and you got Hangman getting murdered. And I'm looking at this like, this is some bad booty ass Attitude Era-esque storytelling, because this is a moment where everybody is beating up The Rock and Stone Cold, and now for the first time ever, The Rock and Stone Cold are going to team up. But we already are about to get Edge and Christian teaming up. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter.
You getting Hangman and Swerve teaming up, baby.
Hangman and Swerve are going to team up for the common enemy of the Young Bucks. Because, yes, Hangman is evil, but he's not as evil as the evil EVPs. At the end of the day, he's always been the odd one out of the elite, especially after they got rid of the other guy. We're not going to say his name. Oh, you know what, Marty. But after they got rid of Marty, he essentially became the odd man out. He was the only one of the elite who didn't have any type of executive position. He's just a wrestler. So that's what's always made him the odd one out. And now it's like, oh, so you're out here, you and Hangman seem like they're looking at him and Hangman from afar. They're looking at him and Swerve from afar like, oh, so you understand where he understands that he was a dick. Okay, we'll show y'all who's dicks. We'll show y'all. And now the Young Bucks. I'm grasping for straws because at this point it's the Young Bucks kind of on their last hurrah. That's sad if you think about it. Like, dang, their career is probably they trying to end it, do this heel run before they do probably one more face run, and then they gone. So like,
you gotta remember, Nick's Nick's knee and Matt's back are horrible.
Like, yeah, so it's like this is like I don't see them like you already see them. They disappear for months at a time now, just to extend their careers. So it's like, yeah, this is slowly but surely getting this. Yeah, it's getting that y'all getting y'all's LeBron watch. Like y'all probably got about a couple more years. Then it's like we miss y'all.
Right. You deserve it.
Right. See, like over here, the Raw Watch Along, thank y'all for joining us. If y'all didn't remember, Triple H was part of a group called DX.
Yeah.
Last week was Evolution. This week, they want to focus on the real, how people should know Triple H, the group that was founded by the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H. D-Generation X. Oh, they
and China.
Yeah. Right, and China.
Right. You got to throw Rick Rude and China in as the beginning of D-Generation X.
That's the original DX. Them four.
The only thing I hate about
can y'all put up that comment that Batty wrote
about Nona?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. I didn't want to say nothing.
Country, Batty, where your family from? That's some country ass shit right there. I've never in my life seen that.
Fat dick rats. Two fat dick rats.
Two fat dick rats. Buddy, where your kinfolk from?
As much as they're getting on my nerves.
What part of the South are they from?
Oh boy.
I was about to say that's where my family is from.
Bama. Bama.
That is where my family is from.
That sounds like some Bama shit right there.
Two fat dick rats. You know what?
Oh, yeah, my people from Mobile.
Shout out to your Nona.
Or most people, when most uncultured people see it, Mobile. No, it's Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah, a place called Mobile, Alabama. No, Mobile.
Right. I think Mobile is the gas.
Right.
That's the gas station. No, ain't a whole town named after a gas station.
So yeah, that man.
Hey, listen, we love Nona.
We love
him. That is amazing because we ain't not a never heard that. That is amazing right there.
That is amazing.
I'm going to use that.
Right. Hey, I got Southern blood in me too, Betty. I got family from South Kakalaki.
You heard me? That's another
family.
reason why I think me and Mike might be related because my family from there too. That's another reason why I was like, something ain't that right.
Here come our world heavyweight champion, fresh off of murdering Matty Uso.
No,
Jimmy Uso. Boy, smiling. Yeah.
That boy suing and booted. He's suing and booted all the time, but this is politician Gunther.
So TK, they decided to have, because this pay-per-view ended at about, I think it was around 12:30 at night, 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
They decided to have a 58-minute media scrum after that. I didn't even give two fucking shits. Of like, I didn't give two fat dick rats about a damn scrum.
I damn didn't
work.
No.
I'm like, I gotta go to work. So I saw this on.
There's black people in West Virginia?
Yeah, Randy Moss from West Virginia.
Oh, he's from West Virginia.
You hear that thick country ass accent he got? He's from West Virginia.
Straight cash, homie. Like, damn, you country as shit.
Yeah, he went to school. He played at Marshall. That is white.
Even though he's supposed to go to Florida State. That nigga like to smoke. Don't blame him, though. Or in the words of Randy, don't blame him, dog. That's how he talks.
Yo.
But yeah, someone in the media scrum asked Tony Khan, just basically like, hey, that ending, that was ass. So they was like, have you, from Pro Wrestling Illustrated, they asked, have you ever considered calling an audible in the face of the kind of reaction Dynasty's closing angle is getting? Like, if you know this is going to probably get a bad reaction, why don't you do what Vince would always do? Just change it up. He said, absolutely, I take that into consideration. And I think you want the fans. We had a lot of great moments for the fans tonight. And Swerve was, no offense, Renee, the more popular man in the house tonight. The fans were really behind Swerve in the arena. You had two of the greatest world champions having this match. Fuck all that. He's just bullshitting. He said on a night where there were a lot of great fan favorite moments, that was not necessarily the outcome that a lot of people were hoping for. On the other hand, I think that Jon Moxley has been from the very beginning of AEW one of the most important figures from the very first pay-per-view we ever did. And it's very interesting now. This creates a lot of intrigue to have the Young Bucks come back. TK, that doesn't make any sense. From the very beginning.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's not in. This isn't. He continued by essentially pitching the main event program to skeptical fans. I would say this creates an intriguing situation. Certainly, I think the fans are behind Swerve. I think the fans are behind Swerve as much today after the pay-per-view as they have been at any point. I think the fans love Swerve. I don't think the Young Bucks' involvement or then screwing him changes that. I do think for tonight it creates a very intriguing situation. So I am very aware the fans really love Swerve. He's one of our most popular stars. TK, you're talking in circles.
I'm about to say, he said a bunch of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
TK, I'm going to be honest with you, TK. Swerve is one of your most loved stars. Yes, you are absolutely correct. But it's not even about putting the belt on Swerve per se. People just want the belt off of Mox.
Because this is the most booty ass equivalent of, like, we already knew this was bootleg head of the table Roman Reigns as run, and it's getting like the endings are worse than what we would get with Roman. Because remember, there were times where we were like, "Yo, shoot, we're NWO." There were times we were like, "I don't know if Roman winning, bitch." Right. Clash at the Castle against Drew, bitch. Then someone popped up. It was like, it's Solo. It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
What are these endings?
It's
what are these endings?
It
already hit that.
Right. Mox's Death Rider run.
Soon as they told us all on that mountain, we've been done. We have tuned out.
It's like I said, this is a bootleg ass NWO. They recreate NWO. They're taking over the company. Darby is Sting. And at all end, that's basically Starrcade 97, where you get Darby versus Mox. And Darby's going to beat Mox. But at that point, it's like, that's in July. Mox has held this belt for how long?
Here's the thing.
He retired Bryan Danielson.
Here's the thing, though, that people are not getting and that no one is comprehending. Darby Allin isn't just off shooting a movie. He isn't just off skateboarding somewhere. This man is climbing one of the world's most dangerous natural wonders. Mount Everest.
And they never thought about what I've always brought up. What if he don't make it?
Thank you, Matt. I was literally about to say that, man. Like,
they never thought about that.
It takes experienced climbers, they said, at least 2 months to get to the top. It takes experienced climbers at least 2 months. Inexperienced, they don't know about. On Mount Everest, there are trail markers where it says like 1,000 or whatever the case may be. That's not how many feet you are above sea level or whatever. That's where a body has been found. People have died doing this. Like Matt said. Like, what do you like? What happens if, God forbid, Darby does not make it?
And he likes to get hurt. So
but Kenny said, what if he doesn't make it at all? What if that man?
That's what I've been on from the get-go. We've always called him Death Boy. The boy got hit by a bus. He survived. I'm like, you climbing a mountain? They're like, he gonna try and climb Mount Everest. First thing I said instantly, because me and Greg, I don't think Kenny was on, but I went straight to that. I was like, you climbing Mount Everest? Nigga, people die climbing that.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh no, we're just gonna. That was basically where they just, as soon as that was revealed, all the wheels fell off on Jon Moxley. Because it's like, y'all already told us we have the answer. We already got the answer now. Oh, I don't give a fuck about any of this. Y'all have essentially told me Darby is going to be the person. He is Cody. Darby is going to finish the story.
Mm-hmm.
Well, y'all are so worried about finishing the story. What if God finishes his fucking story? Like, and oh no, he's gonna make it. What's more than likely going to happen? And he's not going to die. He's probably going to get up there. I'll give him 5 days because they're going to keep tabs, and then something's going to happen. He got to come down.
Yep, Matt. Yep, Matt. You read my fucking mind because I was just about to say, you know what?
It's Darby.
What if he just climbs just a tiny pinch of the mountain?
He gonna get somewhere, and then something gonna happen. He gonna get hurt. He gonna get sick because he doing it under. To Kenny's point, experts need more. They need a lot of prep. He just trying to do. He talking. I'm gonna go up there in 11 days, my nigga. All right, you saying you gonna go up there? And to Mike's point, he gonna go up there just like me and you said. He gonna go up there a little bit. Then he gonna be like, oh no. He gonna be like me when I try to go outside on break without a hoodie on. Oh hell no.
You know what? I'll take it even further. He gonna go as far as Tony Khan says he can go. Tony gonna be
waiting on him at the top. He gonna be telling. He gonna be like, "Where you think you going?" Go out like that. But I want to go up north. No the hell you don't.
No.
You're done here.
Here's some money. I'll pay you to go back down. Okay.
You know what Tony Khan gonna be?
Not even. Tony Khan gonna be, as soon as he pulls up to Mount Everest, Tony Khan gonna be like, "Yeah, you did it. All right, get in this fucking limo. Let's go."
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, right.
Tony,
That man ain't even gonna be a chance to put on no gear. As soon as he pulls up to the campsite, he's Tony Khan gonna be like, "He did it. He climbed Mount Everest. Let's go."
Tony Khan gonna be like the mama when she come in your room. All right, turn off that game. Time to go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Time to go to bed. Let's go. Time to go to bed. Let's go. Let's go. Or turn that game off. Wash your face. Brush your teeth. We gotta go.
You better know your damn schoolwork the way you know that damn rap song.
Yeah. sound like the Black Mama. All right, now get your ass on. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. You got a test in the morning. Stop playing. Get your ass. Get your ass in the bed.
Get your ass. When we finish the whole stage, just get your ass.
We'll do a quick little SmackDown recap. The big news coming out of SmackDown. Kevin Owens announced to us that he will be undergoing neck surgery. He is out for WrestleMania indefinitely. Randy Orton, we don't know who he's fighting at WrestleMania, but
Randy Orton is a smart man.
Yeah,
Randy Orton is a smart man.
All the well wishes to Kevin Owens because the neck is not something to play with. We have seen people like Edge. We have seen Stone Cold is always the first person that comes to mind for stuff like that with me. The Stone Cold, because his career was really never the same once he started having neck issues. And then Edge is Edge. Daniel Bryan is Daniel Bryan. The cops or somebody dying down the street from me. They flying by. Might have been Kevin Owens for all I know. Shoot.
But I'm saying Randy Orton is a smart man because if you remember, he RKO'd Nick Aldis like 2 years ago, and the fine was $50,000. He gave Nick Aldis 100 G's that day instead of 50,000, and he said, "Oh, that's for one in the future." Because your man Randy Orton RKO'd the shit out of Nick Aldis on SmackDown, so he got a freebie. He already paid his fine, so he ain't got to worry about it.
And some folks are thinking that maybe we could get Randy versus Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis was a former TNA champion and all that. He is.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Somebody played around on Twitter was like, Randy Orton, you about to be in the Andre the Giant. You about to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
But it better not be no damn Nick Aldis. I know that.
Who knows? Or this is where we're going to take y'all on the fantasy corner. It could be Rusev versus Randy.
Oh, boy. Well, sign me up.
Or you can get Aleister Black. You never know. You can get Aleister Black. They teased both. They have teased. We saw the debut of Ray Phoenix last week. That boy came in great. He debuted against Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier almost died. It ain't a Nathan Frazier.
Oh yeah,
almost died.
Nathan. First off, goddamn, they gotta tell Ray Phoenix he can't be dropping motherfuckers on their necks. He dropped my man Nathan Frazier on the dome piece.
That was the perfect person for him to fight because they both Nathan Frazier almost dies every match. So like he can get dropped on his head. Cool. It's better than him landing on his head. He can get dropped on it. I love that match. I love his promo. Like his promo was cool, but nigga, you yelling. Why you yelling so much? I know you excited, but bro, I can hear you. But yeah, we had that. We had Jacob Fatu. Good Lord, Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman.
Good God.
2 big meaty men slapping meat in a last man standing match. Now that is how a last man standing match is supposed to look.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
2 people that are literally struggling to stand the fuck up.
Like the way that match started off, I was scared. Like, oh my God, is it about to be? Oh, because like as soon as the bell rung, Jacob went at him and was like, "Yeah, knock him down. Yep, moonsault, moonsault, moonsault." He did like 3 of those, and I'm just like,
he wasn't handcuffed, Maddie. He was zip-tied.
Oh, he did it already. The match is over. Y'all like this up here killed him in 15 seconds. This is bullshit.
Yeah. It
Braun got up. He rolled out the ring. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, these boys.
This is about to be King Kong versus Godzilla right now. Okay.
Yo, listen, these boys, like this whole match was literally throw a motherfucker at something.
Yes.
That's what that whole match was. And it felt like it. It
really did.
Huh.
And if y'all watching the Raw right now, they're going over SmackDown. They're going over The Favor. If y'all didn't see it, The Favor was kind of lame in my opinion. But it is what it is. The Favor was Paul Heyman will be in the corner of CM Punk. Do not be surprised. Here's a freebie for prediction. Do not be surprised. All right, Paul is gonna walk. He's walking in with Punk. He's leaving with Seth.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Leaving with Seth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's time for Seth to be a Paul Heyman guy.
Oh yeah.
It's time for Super Heel
or
to activate.
Or Paul is leaving with Braun Breaker, who fucks up that whole match somehow. Because it has been rumored that Paul has been trying to recruit Braun Breaker.
And then so we got that. What else happened on SmackDown? We got Motor City Machine Guns have earned their WrestleMania match, I believe. Well, they earned a title shot against the Street Profits. I don't know if it's going to be.
It's at the Manias.
Okay.
It's at the Manias.
So, yeah, they're getting all their Mania matches set up. All we got to do now is figure out which nights they're going to be on. So we're going to have Motor City Machine Guns versus Street Profits at WrestleMania. DIY. Prepared to get y'all asses dropped next week because I got more moves to make.
What you call? We also got Naomi getting beat the hell up by Jade.
Oh yeah, and I told Deirdre that.
Beat the hell up, like
Deirdre can't wait for that match.
Bricks off of her ass to the point where They didn't bleep it out. I don't know if they caught it. Naomi legit said,
I hate your
ass. She said, no, I fucking hate your ass. She said that shit. I was like, oh, they didn't catch the F-bomb on that one. But okay, I likes this.
I can't wait for that match. Deirdre can't wait. She has never liked Naomi, so she can't wait to see Naomi get her ass beat. She has never cared for Naomi. And then
Jade gets her WrestleMania moment.
And then in the Jerry Springer moment of the week, in the segment that went downhill, me and Mike said it. Mike was with me because I was just like, this is ass. Like, I don't care what the fuck they doing. This shit is ass. And Mike agreed with me. But yeah, we had the segment that went downhill fairly quickly. Tiffany and Charlotte. I went into this not that excited because every segment they've had, it's been kind of cringe. So when this went off the rails, it was just kind of like, all right, cool. This more like this hasn't been going great to begin with. So, but Tiffany came out there swinging. You gonna be sitting in the back. You gonna be drinking in your daddy's basement. Somebody was like, "What that Minnesota and her came by?" It sure did, because I ain't never heard that, Tiffany. Drinking in your daddy's basement. So she said, I was just like, yep, let me get up, because I know that ain't part of no damn script. I'm getting up, because y'all doing, this is some mess. This is what it's like me being at the NXT locker room, and they start arguing. I'm getting up. Nope. Why is you talking? No, I'm getting up.
All right, I'm head out. Like the SpongeBob me. All right, I'm head out.
Right. All right, y'all, I'm head out. They about to be. As soon as they had me, I was sitting up there like y'all arguing and y'all talking about. Then she started talking about you gonna be out for 3 in marriages.
I'm like, oh.
That ain't my business.
They literally, when Tiffany said you are going to be just like you are outside of this ring alone, I was like, oh, Tiffany. And then she dropped the mic and walked off. And then Charlotte tried to hit her with the alone. Is that why Kaiser be in my DM? The whole world looked at her like, no, he don't.
And Kaiser over here like,
stop fucking lying. Don't flatter yourself, darling. What the fuck you? I wake up and why the fuck you say fuck me for? I ain't say that shit.
He was probably sitting up there. He's sitting at home watching, and he like,
oh hell no. Me.
or someone on Twitter said, which it cracked me up, and y'all gonna crack up when I say it. They was like, "Oh, this is what really happened." Goofer popped up, and then they retweeted the Will Smith. Keep my wife's name out your
motherfucking mouth.
Talking about how Goofer pulled out like, hold up, Charlotte, leave my man alone. No, that is Goofer's man. Before Tiffany, you'll be talking about he's in your DM. Now you know he going in your DM. You better watch out, Charlotte. Goofer powerbomb. You don't know that.
Nah, not all of us. Don't categorize all of us. We don't all do that. No.
Oh
no. That man, Luke Kaiser, has been in it. Right. That man was in it to win it. He been on Tiffany 50 times with Infinity.
So what, Daddy?
Like that whole segment, I was just looking at it, cringe. My face was just like I was like, this is good, but this is ass all at the same time. And come to find out, they went off script.
Hey,
Way
What?
the fuck off
Hey,
script.
Kitty.
Way the fuck off script.
Remember on House Party? When
They
old
went
school
off
hit-
script the whole.
Remember in House Party when Old School hit that nigga with the record? He was like, yeah, 2 tears in the bucket.
He's in the bucket. Fuck it.
And that's basically how Tiffany,
Yeah, I did it. 2 tears in the
how
bucket.
Tiffany Stratton went into that. That's how she went into it. Like
Had
Tiffany
Batty.
Stratton, apparently the story is Tiffany Stratton has felt like Charlotte has been trying to get the best of her on the mic.
She has been. Charlotte's been throwing mad jabs, bro.
So
Like the
Tiffany,
hateful jabs.
so Tiffany went into Friday
Her
basically
bag.
like as soon as Charlotte slips up, I'm going in. And she went in more than what she should have. And a lot of that stuff, like, I'm sure, because the way I looked at it, like, Charlotte was on the Sherry Shepherd show, crying about some of that stuff. So when Tiffany brought it up, I'm like, why are you talking about this? I'm just like, I don't think I need to know this. Like, I didn't, like, if you go
Why
on
this nigga Xavier got on Tanner?
I don't even know what this is an NWO tag team title matchup, unfortunately.
What's the main event?
Probably talking. But yeah, I was Tiffy went into that segment basically saying I'm gonna get her ass. As soon as she slipped up, I'm going in.
I'm on that ass.
And she did that, and yeah, the match should be is gonna put some extra spice on that matchup, but it put some unneeded attention on both of them because it's like you got Charlotte to act out of character, you got like Tiffy, you acted out of character to get Charlotte to get Ashley to come out. Like you ain't Tiffy.
Here's the thing.
You made Ashley come out.
Here's the thing about it though. Like from the jump, the whole segment was cringy just from the jump, just for the fact that we've been saying from day one, this is nothing but the old lady being jealous of the young girl. And you know what proved it? They had on the same fucking outfits. And it looked better on the young girl than it did the old girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way I understand what they try to do when her stylist dresses her. I don't like the way they the stuff they put on Charlotte because she don't necessarily got an ass. She don't got no ass, so it ain't no point in putting some of that stuff on her. Like she's just a board. But they want her to make. She's the queen. All right, but
yo, Charlotte.
Like
Charlotte has always been slim, but she's like freakishly skinny now. And the clothing that they put on her makes her look even skinnier than what she is.
And people like someone called Tiffany Stratton, and it's the perfect example of it. They're like, oh, she's the wrestling Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, oh shit, she is. Like, yeah, she is essentially telling like she's hot as hell. She dresses just like Sabrina Carpenter, and she just happens to wrestle. But like, it's just like Charlotte is so shredded that nothing is. She's unlike Bianca. Like Bianca's shreddedness and everything accentuates her. But that's just like, honestly, just keep it real. That's just the power of the black body. Like the black body is just shaped better, all that. So Bianca can be shredded, Jade can be shredded, and then you're gonna be like, damn, she still got shape. Lash can be shredded and still has shape. Charlotte just gonna be shredded. Like, she's just gonna be shredded.
Shredded.
She loses her shape.
Charlotte right now is shaped like a capital T.
That's why I would get angry when she would try and do her moonsault because I'm like, that's not no moonsault. It's just a J. Like she ain't doing nothing. She just like it's just the cows up and over the moon. Like woo. She's really not doing anything. but shoot, but man, that segment, I can see why it went downhill. I can see why it went down. How they could be
Charlotte.
Hold on now.
Charlotte is shaped like Squidward when he had plastic surgery.
Hold on.
That's what Charlotte is shaped
Can we
like.
put that comment back up, please?
Now, Mike is a committed, married, loving man.
Exactly.
I can definitely vouch for that.
It's that last few words. Not caring where it's attached to. Oh, hold on now. We got standards. We got standards over here. Yes. Of course, I'm howling. Oh, but best believe we got standards over here.
We're gonna risk it. It gotta be worth it, damn it.
Yeah.
That's why I risk on television.
We are nowhere in reach.
No.
I can fantasize about Bianca every week through my TV and on my phone. Because I'm far away.
So far.
So yeah, baddie. We ain't just full blown mutts out here. We got standards.
Right. We're pure breeds.
Yeah. Exactly.
We in the Westminster Dog Show. What you talking about?
We're classy hounds.
Exactly. You know, we the ones that play poker. But there we go. That's going to be the main event. That's going to be the main event. Yep, Penta versus Dominic.
Okay.
Well, sweetie, the boy's name was Daquan. That should let you know something. Right?
Yeah.
I should let you know something.
Yeah.
No disrespect to all the Daquans out there. I do know a few, but some of y'all do.
Daquan, I know Daquan Cook, and I know that is an NBA player.
Daquans tend to do dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie on that. They do. Daquans tend to do dumb shit. I know quite a few Daquans that did some dumb shit. So I'm just speaking on niggas that I know. Not all Daquans like that, but the ones I did know, they feel like that. But right now we are dealing with. I can't believe this. You know what's sad? Viking Raiders versus New Day used to be a matchup that we would be excited about.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be a matchup that we would be excited about, even if it was Xavier and Kofi as the ones that were the tag team and not Big E. We would have still been excited about it. We are not excited. I'm not excited about the Viking Raiders being champs, and I'm not excited about New Day being.
It's a complete night and day difference of the tag divisions on SmackDown and Raw. Like the SmackDown tag is hot as fuck. The Raw one has been mid to lukewarm at best for for the majority of basically since last year. Like, yeah, the Viking Raiders, to your point, like you said, yeah, they're the champs, but it's like, why the fuck should I be excited for y'all? Because we don't get to see y'all on TV. And then when we do, y'all are defending, but before that, we don't see y'all on TV. The only time we see y'all is when y'all defending.
And this is why
points, But
And this is why I believe that if you're going to have a division travel between both shows, it's the tag team division. The tag team division can be split up, can go back and forth between both shows. Combine
We get disqualification points.
yeah.
Oh,
it was gonna be 0 points regardless because I started New Day and Vikings. So
Oh yeah, that's what canceled out.
maybe you got the title defense.
no, we don't get those.
Oh.
They're only for actual 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
At least I ain't start early though, so I knew her ass was gonna lose.
Yeah.
Well, now, I ended up.
Now we know. So now we know what. Well,
oh yeah.
So now we know what the Raw Tag Team Title match at WrestleMania is going to be.
Right, the Raw Tag Team title should be not DIY. Should be New Day versus the Viking Raiders. NXT wise, we're probably going to get some variation. We should just be getting
tag teams on Raw.
These two.
Creed, Judgment Day, LWO.
Yep, the Creeds.
Judgment Day is what I would have had Judgment Day in this, but they got Dom in the Intercontinental match, which is a way better step up than being in the tag match.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. So they're essentially making sure they don't have multi-man tag matches for the tag team titles. I can see what Triple H is doing. So I will, you know what, Triple H, as much as we talk shit, I'll give you that. Because all these other years, if this was Vince, we'd be getting some type of ladder match. Or like last year when they were separating the titles, we had a ladder match. This year, he's just going straight up tag match. One team versus one team. Like DIY is getting shut out. That's what shocked me. Because I was like, oh, this is going to... I just knew we were going to get some variation of Profits.
Threat.
Yeah, a triple threat. A fatal four-way with Pretty Deadly being involved. But they're like, nope. Profits.
Yeah, I just knew that division, the SmackDown division was going to have a ladder match of some sort.
Right.
But yeah, but like I was saying, like, to me, the tag team division can go between both shows. Like, you can have the champions be at either SmackDown or Raw, feuding with a team, and then you can have the rest be at the other show. Who's going to be the number one contender? Who's going to be the number one contender for the tag team?
Basically, how they used to do the world title picture during the initial brand split. Like, one show would get a contender, and then the other show would spend the rest of the time crowning the next contender.
Yeah. Like, you could, like they have enough teams to combine both and do it that way. They would have the best tag team division in wrestling easily if they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. If you combine,
they want to keep that brand split going. They want to have a Raw and a SmackDown, a World and a WWE, which I can respect. It's just that they can't just have one brand doing it and then the other brand is just kind of like, hey, we here. Because that's essentially what Raw is doing.
Yeah.
Raw ain't got no tag division.
Like Raw they're just trying to give us something.
Raw's just getting by.
They're surviving. They're just getting by.
They ain't running on fumes. Like they got some gas in it, but they ain't going nowhere. They just driving.
And then you'll still get, even if you combine both divisions, you're still going to have tag teams on either network, so it's still going to work out. The champion, and you know what? The champion can bounce back and forth between Netflix and USA Network. So it's going to work out either way. So, but yeah, if they were to combine both of these divisions, they would easily have the best tag team division in all of wrestling. it'll be
they got to do something because, and it's clear that okay, they're using "Last of My Kind" for this. That was one of the few songs, one of the songs I like.
It's just like last year when they had the ladder match to split the titles. Reverse that shit this year. Combine them shits.
Like that's what pissed me off. Like they split the titles, essentially giving us faith that we're gonna do right and actually have exciting storylines now that these titles are separated again. And you've only done it for half of the title.
Yeah.
You haven't done it for Raw because Raw had some bullshit. I don't even remember who beat those at WrestleMania. Oh wait, Awesome Truth. And
yeah,
that's why they started off on the wrong foot because you had R-Truth and the Miz win, and then they didn't do anything. And then by the time they lost them, they went back to Judgment Day, I think. And then we're like, this is the same bullshit all over again. They haven't done that. Triple H, you've put work into SmackDown. You've done a horrible job on Raw, bro.
Yeah.
Like Raw, I think because Judgment Day won those tag titles, and it was just like, ew, this again.
Because they never defended them.
Right.
Yeah, that was
when they defended them, they lost them to the Viking Raiders. And it's like
what? 3 defenses in like what? What they said, like 100 and something, 150 days or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
3 in 130, 150 days, you only defended those titles 3 times. That is horrible.
And then when they did defend them, like you said, they lost to the Viking Raiders and JD died.
Right. Like they ain't did nothing. Oh, y'all see that Swerve was talking shit about Booker T after Dynasty? Talking about fuck Booker T. Yeah. This is why some folks be calling Swerve a coon. Because like
my whole thing is you had a chance to say that shit to Booker T's face. He had a chance to say that shit to Booker T's face. Like, and you didn't. So in my mind, you pussy, bro. Like, if you got a chance to tell somebody fuck you face to face and you don't, you back out of it. But then when you get in front of a large crowd, all of a sudden it's fuck that, you pussy.
That's why everybody just side-eyed him when he went up DJ Vlad, because it's like, dude, nobody going DJ Vlad. We all know he milks people.
Yo, that's niggas right. He's DJ Vlad is for fucking rumors and let's be realistic. It's for fucking gossip. Housewives of Atlanta, Miami Daddies, or whatever the hell they call it. Let's be realistic. That's what DJ Vlad is for. So you going on there? That's ass, bro.
Yeah, it is. Like I had to side eye. Oh, they had to re-emphasize that the WrestleMania 41 theme is Travis Scott, aka y'all's asses go get a Travis Scott performance.
Wasn't it The Weeknd?
It was Timeless by The Weeknd featuring Playboy Cardi. Now it's themed again featuring Playboy Cardi.
Sound like Playboy Cardi is the real winner out of it.
All right, I'm like Playboy Cardi gonna get featured regardless. And we gonna get our sassy dance.
Get that sassiness in.
It's so sassy. This is so sassy. Yeah.
Hey.
Walking like a pimp named Pussy.
He's so sassy. He's so sassy. He's so sassy. But that's all. That's the only word I can think of when he does that dance. It's like, dude, why are you so sassy? Sassy ass walk. Zero fear. Yeah, okay, I get it.
That man Penta is out.
Fuck Swerve. We're talking about some fuck Booker T. Like, what? Booker fought Batista.
Right.
I ain't fighting no Batista.
Shit, if I damn sure ain't.
Booker T been in jail and he fought Batista. No.
Exactly. And on that note, folks, we want to thank you for this late night edition live watch of Monday Night Raw, also going over AEW Dynasty. I'm sorry. Thank you for joining us, folks. Don't forget, you can always follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. Tomorrow we'll be back at our normal time, 6:05-ish. Wednesday to 6:05-ish. Thursday, 9:15-ish. And then this weekend, folks, we will be doing a Last of Us review at some point this weekend. So turn those notifications on.
Oh, yeah, for y'all that watch Last of Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn those notifications on. We're going to do a Last of Us recap because Last of Us will be starting back this Sunday. So we will be doing a recap. And don't forget, folks, you can also follow us at linktree.com/Under the Ring Pod and fingertip.com/Under the Ring Pod, where you'll find out individual links of Greg Bush SK on Twitter and Greg Bush on Blue Sky. You got me, Rock Ribs 44. I ain't got no belts. No belts. My man, the one half of the Are You Serious game show champ, main event, Mike Ciampa at Mr. Freshbeard. The OTC, he got all the belts. Matty Reigns at The Right Answer. Street Team Captain and New Daddy, Tito at Bordiel Maliente, and local news correspondent Justin Devontae Swang D. Baxley. Folks, thank you for joining us. Unfortunately, Batty, Cookies predicted.
Girl, you lost.
See, look, Matt being girl, all I said was unfortunately, Batty Cookies predicted a perfect.
She know I mean it out of love. Girl, you lost. Let's keep it at that.
Listen, that damn episode.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to watching that one again.
Right. I'm not looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
That was oh
my God. Yeah.
right. Damn it, Daddy. You had to bring
Fuck,
that
Daddy.
up.
Damn.
How'd you do that to us? But folks,
Join her with the power.
thank y'all for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Have a wonderful, productive week. And as always, do the dumb.
Hey, do the down. Peace out, Batty. Peace out.
Have a good one, Batty. Have a good one, Kanisha. Thank you, folks, for joining us.
If you like what you watch, join us tomorrow.